Namaskar, and a warm welcome to all our esteemed viewers of CCR TV. In our episode of the Golden Brigade, we bring many young couples and those who have spent plenty of years for their partners, not just 50 years, but even more than that. Today, we are indeed blessed to have a unique couple. Unique in the sense they come from a place which is so popular and famous, not only in Goa, but in India and all over the world. Yes, it's Kalangut, a place which was known for its serenity and beauty, the golden sand, the sea, the sun, and for those people in the years, all our bones who would come to have their bath to heal their body pains. But over the period of time, it has drastically changed. Today, Kalangut is known more for nightlife. And we have this couple. For the last 56 years, they have been witnessing right in front of their eyes the drastic changes that have come in the place that they live. Yes, are we ready to meet them? It's my pleasure to introduce today's golden couple for the Golden Brigade, Mr. Albert Norton. Welcome.
Welcome.
And Mrs. Gina Norton. Welcome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, any couple who have spent a lot of years together will have a big story to tell. Every moment of their life, I'm sure they remember very vividly. We will go a little behind and we will see right from the time when you all met each other. Could you tell me how and when did you meet? Gina, can you tell me?
You see?
Yeah.
No, it was back in 1967 that we were met. We were told we were made to meet.
I see. Yeah.
We were not actually interviewed there. And that is the time I remember a family friend of ours was interested in me, was interested in her. She knew both of us.
Okay.
And so she told my future wife that time that there was a boy, a good boy. Well, I don't know whether really I was good boy or what kind of boy I was. but anyway, she
others
told.
saw you good.
Yeah, others saw me good. So, and that way an arrangement was made so that we can meet and see each other. And in those days, I wasn't fat like this. I had no stomach, nothing. I was very thin, and I was suffering sort of inferiority complex because I was thin. Yeah. So anyway, I thought I'd not seen her. Maybe I prayed to God that if this is going to work for us together,
Hope she selects you.
that she selects me, I select her, and this marriage will take place.
Yeah.
So I went to see her with my uncle.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't have parents. My parents died when I was very young. So it was my granny who looked after me. And she too was very keen that I should get married before she could die, before she could close her eyes. So my uncle, that is my mother's sister's husband, he came with me and we made a taxi and we went to the house.
You were in Kalangut.
I was in Para.
Even Parra. Okay.
She was in Kalangut.
Okay.
So we came inside and then she walked in steadily. Then I was elegantly a lady, yeah. So I saw her. She was nice, thin, slim, fair. Whatever a boy dreams of a girl about, that she was.
That's good, Albert. And how old were you that time?
I was 25, maybe going to 26. Yeah.
All right. And Mrs. Gina Norton, first impression when you saw Albert, how was it? You remember?
I had many friends, like on the beach playing and all that. But when he came, I really liked him. He was very simple and quite good looking.
So you accepted him.
I accepted
And
him.
that's how everything
Yes.
started.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
What are the qualities that you all were looking into each other in a life partner? Did you, when you saw her for the first time, did you think this could be a good wife for me, who will cook for me, who will take care of my family, of my house and all these things?
The quality that I saw in my wife was not something extraordinary. I wanted a plain, simple girl, and not that she would cook for me or something like that. If she cooked, well and good. Because I didn't know to cook myself. So
No,
that
no,
was.
no. Rarely men who know to cook. There are many who know, but most of them don't know. They depend on their wife to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Even if she is a professional person, even if she's a doctor or engineer, she has to cook at home. This
Yeah.
is what is felt by the society.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the quality that I wanted to see in a good, kind, loving person who would not get angry with me, who will
And
tolerate
without,
me.
by seeing her, only by seeing her, you understood this all there.
You can make out sometimes a person, when you see a person, I can make out when I see a person, whether a person is bad tempered or whether a person
You
is
can read a
kind,
person
good,
quickly.
loving, yeah, I
So,
can do that, yeah.
Mrs. Norton, he has spoken so much about him and the person that he saw and how he accepted.
Yeah.
How it went for you? That-
For me, it was like, I'm marrying somebody, I trust in God, and I will go forward
Your
for
parents
better
came with you.
or for worse.
Your parents came with you.
No, he came to our place. Yeah.
To your place.
Yes.
In Kalangu.
Yes.
From Parra.
Yeah.
That's
So my mommy asked me, you liked him? I said yes. And they must have asked him also. So then our friendship started. He would come to see me, we would go to the beach. And it took about 1.5 years for
Our
us to get
Our
for our
courtship
courtship.
was
Yeah.
for 1.5
Yeah.
hours.
that-
It was a
that
very
went
long
that went
courtship.
well.
Yeah.
During that time, you were working.
I was working, yeah.
What were you?
I was working, first I was a teacher. And then from teacher, I joined the insurance company, the life insurance corporation. And when the life insurance corporation was nationalized, it was divided in two parts, the general insurance and life. And I was transferred to general insurance.
Okay.
And that since then, I worked for about 30 years in this
Till
company.
retirement.
Till my retirement.
That was in
Yeah.
Panjim.
I was in Panjim and I was in Mapsa,
Mapsa.
Okay.
both the places.
Okay. And when you got just married to him, what was your profession?
I was answering in my SSC exam.
That means, then how old were you?
I was 19.
19 years old.
Yes. And then as soon as I finished my SSC, got my results, I started teaching in the KG class. Yeah.
Started with the pre-primary.
Pre-primary, yeah. I loved those children and I taught for some years in the KG. Then I thought of doing my training. But before doing my training, I got a job in Kandoli.
That time it was not very compulsory that the teacher had to have training. Was
Yeah,
it?
but afterwards, later on, it was
Okay.
compulsory. Yeah.
So you did
So
your-
I did my DEd in Nirmala Institute and I got a job in Little Flower. Back to Little Flower.
Kalangut.
Kalangut, yes. And then I was also in the primary with my training. Then I opted to go for the higher secondary in Arpara, in St. Joseph's.
Okay.
I taught there for about 16 years.
In the higher secondary.
Higher secondary.
And retired there.
Yes, I took voluntary retirement.
Okay.
Yes.
So here is a couple.
She took the voluntary retirement because I retired and I had completed 60 years.
Yeah.
When I retired, she had not come. She could still work further because I retired. She also took voluntary retirement.
Okay, so that you all could pass your time better with your family. So here is a couple who were both professional. One a teacher, taught for a long time. The husband also as a teacher, later on being a insurance person. Until their end, they worked. And in this time, a lot of changes took place. They got married, they raised a family. So, and then there were children. Was it very difficult for your one early in the morning leaving for job, you're leaving for job, and small children here?
No.
How did you manage?
My mother and father were there and I had our mana with us and I had a maid. So that we didn't have much of a problem to insecurity with the children. We didn't have that.
Yeah, so
They were well looked after.
So indirectly, you were staying in a joint family.
Joint family.
Did you have your sisters also?
No,
No.
it's not a joint family.
Not a,
But your parents were
were there.
Her parents were there and we were living with her parents.
So they
Yeah.
were there to assist you all in the time when the children had been
Yes, yeah.
brought up.
Yeah.
So that was wonderful.
Yeah, that was
one
wonderful.
One of the secrets which many people don't know.
Yes.
Immediately after getting married, they want to go and stay separately.
separate.
They don't want anyone. But when the children come, then you know what is the hassles of maids.
Yeah.
It's quite difficult. So you all got away with all that
Yes.
problem
Yes.
to these people.
Yes.
That's wonderful. So what is the greatest moment in your 56 years of marriage? Greatest moment in your married life?
Very difficult to tell me.
Because there are many moments.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
moment you can.
All our life has been all good moments. So to
Yeah.
choose one of them, can you choose anyone?
Like when the children were born,
Yeah.
it was such great.
When the first child was born,
born.
that was a great moment for us.
Yeah.
Because there are so many couples who don't have
after
children.
marriage, within the 1 year.
Yeah.
Within 2 years.
Yeah.
In the second year of, not the first year of marriage, second year of
second.
marriage. When my daughter was born, that was a great joy for us. It's a
Yes.
gift of God which many people try to have a child but don't have.
Yeah.
And we had that. I think
So
that
thank the Lord
Thank
for
the Lord, yeah.
starting your
a
family.
beautiful daughter we had, a normal daughter,
Yeah.
and that was the
Yeah, that was the beginning.
Beginning.
Yeah.
And then the rest followed.
the rest followed.
The
Yeah.
rest followed.
Yes.
So, what was your feeling when you got the first child and that happened to be a daughter instead of a son?
No
Any
feeling.
In Portuguese, there is a saying, "Primeira filha é maravilha." So I was happy that a daughter was born.
Yeah.
My first daughter was born.
Then,
And subsequently, it's normal for everybody to have a variety, the spice of life, they say.
Yeah, yeah.
So to have a son, not because a son is better, a daughter is not
that
good.
is all in God's
That
hands.
is that is all
That
in
is all
God's
in
hands.
God's hands.
Yeah, that's all in God's
Yeah.
hand. So when the second daughter came, we accepted her, and then third came, and the fourth.
Also a daughter.
And the fourth came.
Also a daughter.
Yeah, all four daughters we got, and we were very
thank the Lord
happy
that you all got blessed with daughters.
with daughters.
Yes.
Because I remember an instance when we were traveling somewhere, Sardaji was in the train, and we were traveling a train, and he casually asked how many children you have, and he said, "You're lucky because you got 4 girls.
Yeah.
You will earn four son-in-laws."
Yes. Because there is a famous saying, daughters are for life and sons are for wives.
Why? It is absolutely true.
Yeah,
it's
yes.
true. So
Yeah.
from that
Yeah.
point of view,
Yeah.
you all are very lucky,
Lucky.
and blessed, and
Yes.
you all have seen this in your
Yes,
lifetime.
yes.
That is great.
Yeah.
This was the greatest moment of your life. How did you all enjoy? And I know you all well, and I know that you all love traveling.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't deter you even now. If
Yeah.
you get a chance, you will travel.
Yes.
Yes.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter that
No.
you all are now 57 years together, and many times at that age you grow old,
Yeah.
and we feel a little frightened too. But how were your movements together when you went for various trips and various parts of the world? Could you?
One of the most common thing among us is to travel.
Oh.
Both of us like to travel. Even now, even a few days, 1 month back, I was thinking of going to Lisbon, but the problem was that they were taking too long to issue the visa. 1 month, 6 months even. Then it was uncertain, so because of that we delayed going to Lisbon.
Just before that, where did you go?
Just before
Africa.
that we went to Mozambique.
Why did you go to Mozambique?
My daughter is there.
Okay.
My youngest daughter.
Youngest daughter is
Yes.
married.
Is married there. Yeah.
And then you all go there and
Yeah.
stay with them.
Yes.
For how long did you stay?
We stayed for 2 months.
Yeah.
Actually, she went first time for the delivery to Mozambique. She went alone. That
You didn't
time.
accompany her. Then.
No, first time we went together with my daughter.
Before the son was born. Yes.
Yeah.
No, to
First
see the-
time to see the son-in-law, the future son-in-law, with my daughter.
Okay.
We went to Mozambique. So my daughter and they liked each other, and I told them, put us in a hotel. He said, no. Why you in the hotel? Stay with us.
So,
I said, suppose they don't like each other, no problem.
yeah.
They said.
So,
We stayed together.
They were real Goikas.
Yes,
Goikas
yes.
always have you in their own house.
Yes, yes.
So,
Yeah.
we stayed and they liked each other, and
had
then there we set a date for engagement. There itself.
There.
Yeah.
And
So-
the wedding took place here.
Yes.
Wedding took place here. So engagement was done there, a big function they had, and after the engagement, everything went okay, and then we decided to come back.
So at least 4 trips you all must have made to
Yeah,
Mozambique,
yes.
which is today called Maputo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they all speak Portuguese there.
Yes.
You all are good in Portuguese.
Yeah.
So it was very easy to speak
Very,
your
very
language.
easy.
And among the various foreign trips that you all made, how was this one in Mozambique of yours?
Very nice.
Very compared to all the
Yes,
others.
yes, because my son-in-law took such good care of us. Everything was there.
Okay.
Yes.
So it was taken care.
Yeah.
And you all had an opportunity to
To
see
see
your
grandson.
of your last
Who was born after 11 years.
11 years.
Yeah.
A miracle of God.
A
Yes.
miracle.
A
Miracle of
God.
Exactly a miracle.
Yes. Can you share a few things about other trips that you all went?
Yeah.
See, we went to first trip. We went to Canada.
That time also your daughter was married there?
Yeah,
Yes.
They were
Yeah.
all married there.
Yeah.
So vis-a-vis Canada and Mozambique, which is better place?
Both are good because we are treated so well.
Wow.
We are so much
There
welcome.
you see the result
Yeah.
of having daughters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome. Say, why you come for 2 months? You should have stayed more. And yes.
Even last time when we went to Mozambique, we had gone for 1 month. My
Yeah.
son-in-law said, why 1 month? You came all the way, stay. So in Mozambique, they issue visa only for 1 month.
Okay.
Yeah. But then I had to go out of the country, and then we went to South Africa. We came back, and then we got a visa for another month.
Okay.
So that way.
There's another country close by called Swaziland.
Swaziland, we went there also.
We visited South Africa extensively. We visited Swaziland and other many Kenya we visited.
And you were all at home because you had your son-in-law, your
Yes.
daughter, and their
Yeah.
family. who
Yes.
were
Yeah.
Kind.
And my daughter's mother-in-law is
Yeah.
excellent.
Excellent.
Excellent. And they get
Selsa,
yes.
who is a good cook as well.
Yes. And she looks, and my daughter and she are like mother and daughter.
Oh, that's great.
That's so great. I praise God for that.
Yes.
Because daughter and mother-in-law always have this.
So
but
you all have put on your wall all the beautiful plates, the souvenirs that you all had gone every place.
Yeah.
Almost how many are there? Each, if you count, I think more than 25 are there.
Yes.
So 25 countries you have
Yeah.
visited.
Yeah.
That's indeed very wonderful. How and when did the Lord come in your marriage? So many times, when we get married, we're young and vibrant and we're busy doing this, working, bringing our family and trying to set up a house and this and that. And we don't think about God.
yeah.
So when and how did the God come in your life?
See, my husband was brought up in Giri school with the Capuchin priest.
Oh, yeah.
And my parents also, they were very religious. I could see my father always getting up in the morning, kneeling down and praying. And with that was really like I have a God-given faith. Anything that I do, first I have to consult God, I can say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Especially in big things.
Okay.
Yeah. We had a house, then a builder approached us, and we thought we have 4 daughters.
This big building you all built.
Yeah, we didn't build. We gave it to the builder because we have 4 daughters. And I said, now one house to give for 4,
Become difficult.
difficult. So we went into this project, always trusting in God. And we got everything we wanted.
Yes.
Yes.
The exchange was that we didn't have to pay him money.
Yeah.
The rest of the property the builder took,
And he built this for you.
And he built, instead of
exchange.
giving cash,
In
in
exchange.
exchange,
Yeah.
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 Then tell me, in any prayer group you all were part, and
Yes, we were
We
prayer
are
group.
part of the
Charismatic.
charismatic
Kalangu.
group.
Yeah.
In
Christian
Kalangu,
charismatic
yeah.
group.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we started here in our church, and then we went to Porter. When Porter had just started, we lived in huts. And then we went again, and we went again.
It is the porter that influenced me to join the charismatic group.
Yes.
It is there in Kota where you learn to praise and worship God.
Yeah.
You see,
Yes.
and to speak to God in tongues.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you all speak in tongues?
Not me.
That is a gift.
No.
Yeah.
That is a gift.
Yeah.
Holy Spirit gift. Where speaking in tongues,
Yeah.
where you make sounds with a common man will not understand, but God understands. It is
Yeah.
a way of talking
Talking
God,
to
like
God.
a small baby babbles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only mother who understands,
Yeah.
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So it is that way that this prayers group helps, and then you all became very religious. You all brought your children up in a
Yes.
religious
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
That's
And
very nice.
and now at now after that we joined the Neo Catechumenate.
And you all are still with them.
We are still with
And
them.
what they do that in your kid?
It is same
Same,
campaign,
nearly same.
but they more emphasis on the Bible.
Okay.
We read the Bible,
And,
we meditate on Bible,
the
then we explain the Bible, the
So you all
different.
still continue to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very
It's only
nice.
during
It's very
COVID
nice.
time
Yeah.
we didn't go,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
now we have to start again.
If you look at your background, with now that your children are all settled, God has blessed you all abundantly.
Yes.
During this period of time when God has blessed you all so abundantly, did you all think about the needy and the less fortunate?
Yes, of course. Yes.
As Christians?
Yes, as Christians, we are always little bit generous. Whatever we have, we are generous. And I am member of the Saint Vincent de Paul for the last 35 or 36 years. So I am always there. Even now, I don't like to tell anyone. Any donation, anything is done secretly. I never ask my name to be announced.
Okay.
Not even in the church, even in the mission,
So
whatever.
this continuously goes.
Yes.
Because God has also blessed you
Yes.
abundantly. Not
Yeah.
only that, God has also made every success that has come in your family.
Yes.
Right from your to the children.
Yes.
So you all always worked for the needy and the less fortunate.
Yes.
That's wonderful. So,
That way, I have not joined Saint Vincent de Paul because she was already there.
Yeah.
But I was a member of Lions Club, and through Lions Club, we did lot of social work, contributing to the needy, looking after the children, contributing to the poor children to study. That way. I was,
Visiting
and then I was also president of the senior citizens, and through my presidency, I did lot of work for the senior citizens. Yeah, taking them out, taking them on pilgrimage, taking them on outings, taking them to the movie,
Organizing a dances.
organizing dances, collecting
Valentine
funds
night.
for
I
that.
know, I remember coming to compare one of your
Yeah,
shows.
yes,
That was
yes.
in a big
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
So even with age catching with you all didn't step behind and thought only about yourself.
No.
You all went in the society, you all served in the society and
Yeah.
continue serving the society. That's wonderful to have give meaning to your life.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
because earlier we focus on our job, once we are retired, we should focus on the others. We are
Others.
all born for others.
Yeah.
Correct.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, the most important part of your life was your family.
Yes.
Could you tell me about your family and how it went about, who are there and all, and what they have done?
My eldest daughter is Lisa.
First and foremost, how many daughters do you have?
Four daughters.
4 daughters. Very
Yeah.
nice.
The eldest one is Lisa. She was the Primera Figlia Maravilla, as we call.
Yes.
She was our favorite daughter. And we didn't know what to do for her, how to educate her, how to bring her up, give her all the best.
Yeah.
Because that time when she was born, we didn't think of the other 3 that would
Yes,
come later
yes,
on.
would come.
We thought that she was the only one.
Yeah.
So we put her in the school, then she went to the college, and then she said, we put her in the catering college.
No, she wanted to
Yeah,
get.
but she showed any love for
Yes,
cooking
yeah.
even she went.
Yes.
And she's very
Yeah.
good in that.
Yes.
And I remember people telling her, "What, your daughter, you put her to become a cook." That was the mentality then.
Yeah.
But now everybody wants to join the IHM, that is called
Because in the
Institute.
hotel industry,
Yeah.
the chef is the most important person
Yeah.
to bring the clients to the hotel.
Yes.
Good food, the
Yeah.
shortest way to the men's heart or woman's heart, they say.
Yeah.
So she became chef. Then
Yes.
Then she got worked there, she got promotion, and now she's become the vice principal of the college.
she's
Yes.
the vice principal of the
Catering
Of the
college.
catering college.
Yeah.
IHM.
But before this, I would like to tell you that after she finished the course, she wanted to join the hotel. She wanted to be like glamour thing.
Yeah.
In the.
Yeah,
So
hotel
I
life
told
is
her,
glamour
see, you're friendly with this Egbert, and you are going to work in a hotel. You'll work night shifts. He'll work day shift, and
the confusion.
You will not
there'll
be
be marriage will be suffering. This is my advice to you. So she took this advice and she joined as a lecturer in the catering
catering
college.
college.
I see, yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
and then therefore it went on. Well,
Yes.
Perhaps if she had to go to the hotel,
Yes.
she would have to spend nights. And it is unending
Unending,
time.
yes.
But it's a wonderful work also.
Yes.
Then your second daughter,
And the elder daughter has got 3 children.
3 children.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 girls
What
and
are
1
their
boy.
names?
Kenosha, Keenan and Kiana.
Okay.
And then Kenosha is already, my granddaughter is already married.
Oh, then she's already having any child.
No,
no,
so far
not yet,
no.
not yet.
We are waiting.
Everything. So great.
Yeah.
So you all had, God blessed you all to see even your granddaughter getting married.
Married.
Yes.
Maybe He'll bless us to see our great grandchild.
Yes.
Surely.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. God willing.
Yes. And then second daughter came after how long?
Second daughter came immediately
Soon.
after 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Because
then-
68,
Ah.
my elder daughter, 69, the second daughter was born. And she is Tanya.
Yeah, Tanya.
Yeah. She was a bit she had not much confidence in her. Yeah. But she went to school, she went to the
You
college.
all guided her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when she got a result from the college that she had passed, she was so happy, but she was crying bitterly. Whether the crying was out of happiness or what, I don't know. But she was the only one who cried bitterly. And after that, she went to do
Postgraduate.
post-graduation in Spastic Society of India, looking after the
Spastic children.
Spastic children. Spastic children means they're normal, but mentally.
It is very important to understand them
Yeah.
Yeah.
and their behavior.
Yeah.
And you have to be very gentle and kind in this profession.
Yes, yes.
You see?
Yeah.
So this is a very specific professions.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is say.
Yeah.
And how many children does she have?
She's got 1
The
daughter.
one daughter.
One daughter.
Jerusalem.
Yes.
Yeah. So after she did her studies, then she got married.
Got married.
And then
She got married to a boy from Parra.
Parra, but
Yeah.
the boy was already working in Canada.
Yeah.
So when she got married, she got married in Goa, and a boy,
She went there.
she went there.
Did
Yeah.
she do her profession there?
No.
Now she didn't join any specific society, but she got a preference to take the children to her house, and look after them,
She does a
educate
daycare.
them. Daycare.
Daycare.
Yeah, sort of daycare.
Yeah, because nowadays a lot of these children are coming.
Yeah.
And you are a specialist in
Yeah.
dealing with them. And you can deal one to one.
Yes.
You can even deal with ones.
Yeah.
And it gives you a lot of reward.
Yes.
Yeah. Third daughter,
That is Giselle.
Giselle.
She is married to Ralph, who's
who
a
is,
neighbor.
Ah.
They were friendly for many years,
Okay.
and they got married, and she went to Bermuda.
He's an engineer.
Yeah, chief
in,
engineer.
in boat in shipbuilding.
Shipbuilding.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he got a job in a hotel as an
Also.
engineer. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So the
he
third daughter also went abroad.
Yes.
abroad because he was working in Bermuda. So she joined him in Bermuda. From Bermuda he went. She
To
went
Bahamas.
To Bahamas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was lucky to go to Bermuda.
Oh, you
Yeah,
Three
we
times.
stayed there with
the
our
third daughter's place.
third daughter's
One
place.
Canada, one Bermuda,
Yeah.
one.
That's what people say. Every year you can go
Mozambique, yeah.
different places.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you are always game to go.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are game
Yeah.
to go. And she is the only one. All the other daughters are working. Her husband didn't want her to work,
Okay.
so she is at
So
home.
how many children for her?
She's got two boys, Malchus and Malachi.
Okay.
Yeah, two boys. So
She did her graduation.
she did a graduation. She did a post graduation. All my children did post graduation.
Okay.
in textiles.
She did in
Another
textile.
specialty.
Yeah.
Another
She did in
Yeah,
textile.
all specialties only.
Yeah.
One is in hotel management, one is in
Spastics.
spastic children, one is in textile.
Yeah.
That is really.
And the last one in Oscar, she's a
She's a psychologist.
psychologist.
So most of their professions are out of the box.
Yes.
Not like normal people who
No.
doctor, engineer, this, lawyer.
No.
You know, these are within
Yeah.
the box, so out
Yeah.
of the box.
Yeah.
And the last daughter, tell me about the last
She's
daughter.
become a psychologist.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
And-
she's teaching there?
She's teaching there, she's earning well, and because she was a psychologist, understand more psychology of the children, she was given preference and she started working as a teacher there in an English school,
No, in a French school.
in a French school, French school.
But she teaches English.
She teaches English to the
The
French
country is Portuguese.
country,
Yes.
Portuguese.
Yes.
Yeah.
She speaks Portuguese so well.
But did she know Portuguese before she
Yes, she,
that well?
yes, she knew Portuguese because we used to speak at home. And 11th and 12th she took subject Portuguese.
Portuguese.
She studied that.
I mean, the God's plan was there that one day she would meet somebody
Yeah. And
speaking
reach there.
Portuguese and reach to a Portuguese country.
Yes.
It's all God's plan that it came
Correct,
true
correct,
here
correct.
in
Yeah.
our life.
And then when she, after she got married, you told that it took long time to have a child.
A child, yeah.
How did you all take it? What did you all
We
do?
prayed, we
And
prayed.
and prayed and prayed.
Yes, we prayed and prayed.
And
And,
you trusted the Lord.
Yes.
That
He will
that
give.
whatever happens,
Yeah.
good happens, it happens in His
Time.
time.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
like
I used to tell Ninoshka, don't get upset, Ninosh. In his time, don't try anything, nothing. God will give
as a
in
mother,
his time.
They get this thing. No?
Yes.
See,
she did take lots of treatment, but ultimately the child was born without any treatment.
Yes.
Yeah.
A normal
So,
child.
because they say a woman is always a mother
Yeah.
by nature,
Yeah.
and a man is always a bachelor by nature,
Yeah.
even if he gets married.
Yeah.
So that feeling is always there,
Yeah.
and God blessed you. And
Yes.
perhaps the grandparents of that child's prayers were heard
Yes.
by our son.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
And now you told me everything about your family and your children, their studies, their successes, their professions.
Can I tell about my son-in-law also?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Now you
Na-
can
see,
tell which son-in-law you're talking
about
First,
Noel,
second,
Noel,
third.
Noel.
Noel, the
He
last one.
has very strong in faith, and he used to go for a novena, walking 3 kilometers every Wednesday to pray.
Okay.
God willing, I should get a child. And when the baby was born, I was there, and I said, I want
He
to
had gone for
go.
delivery to Mozambique.
Yeah. So we took the baby and placed it in the altar of perpetual succor, and then it was really very nice of
Yeah.
him.
He is a very pious man. He is also Eucharistic minister
Yes,
to distribute communion.
communion and all in the church.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, that's good, that's
Yeah.
good. And he also got a wonderful wife.
Yes.
You see, so basically your entire life,
Wife is a good
your
singer.
entire life, and the persons that you got as son-in-laws also were with the Lord.
Yes.
And we know that if you are with the Lord, Lord always works. Trust in the Lord, surrender to Him.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
everything happens in His
Time. Yes.
And the justice of God is, there's a saying in Portuguese,
Yeah.
a justiça de Deus é lenta,
Lenta.
mas é certa.
Certa.
Takes time, but it surely comes.
Yes.
So, with this, we know that you are a blessed family from all sides.
Yes.
We come to the last question for you. You see, I would look forward that you have seen life in a dynamic way, not only in Goa and in India, abroad, moving. You have seen successes that have come. You have seen so many couples getting married. We are now in the modern time.
Yes.
You know, you're from the 60s that you have got married. We are reached now in the 2020.
20.
The things have changed drastically.
Yes.
We have now young people who don't show signals and signs of getting married because you have to get married at a certain time.
Yeah.
They prefer to select a partner and live with that partner to get to know each other. That's called live-in relationship. What is your opinion on that?
I think it's stupid thing.
It's not a good thing.
No.
The reason they choose to live in relationship because there is no question of divorce.
Ah.
When they
Ah.
get married, you know,
Yeah.
then the procedure of divorce comes when they don't agree. Here you live together and next
You
day,
live.
I don't like you,
you
he just takes his bag and packs off.
Yeah.
Yeah. No attachment, no
No.
responsibility,
No.
no commitment.
No
Yes.
commitment, and then there is no love for your children because the
Many,
more
many of these couples don't want children also because
Yeah.
they don't want to take responsibility.
It's
Yes.
better if they don't have children because the children suffer more than the parents.
So both of you
Yes.
are not of the opinion of this living relationship.
No.
It is in no way Christian, I suppose.
Yes.
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 Our Christianity doesn't support this, and at the same time, it has no commitment because marriage is a commitment.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
So this is the most important part of it. What is your message to the senior citizens like you? You know, many people say life begins after 60.
Yeah.
Why? Because by that time your children are settled, by that time you are retired, you don't have a responsible job, and therefore life begins at 60. So what is your message? How did it start for you, or what is the message for the senior citizens?
See, both of us got retired together. So we had a good time.
Yeah.
We
So-
thought of traveling, visiting here,
That
visiting
could be
this
done.
place. Yes.
What message could you give out of your life to this lot of senior citizens who are still become old and retired and struggling in life to earn something, this, that? Yeah. What do
I
you-
don't agree with that.
Ah.
Once your children are settled and you have enough for yourselves, you should enjoy.
Absolutely.
Enjoy.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Then
Because-
death comes, accept it.
Yes.
because the children will definitely work together.
Yeah.
They will have their own life.
Yes.
They will make their own money. So they are, most of them, even my children, our children tell us, don't worry, daddy, mommy, we don't any money from you. We are doing well.
Okay.
Yeah, you enjoy life.
This is-
That is the message I would give to the senior citizens. Don't worry too much about your children, you know, they will look after themselves. You enjoy your life, life is short. So do the best of little few years that are left now.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself.
So nowadays, in this stage of your life, you all must be going for many weddings. You all must be getting a lot of invitations.
Yeah.
What is the message that you would give to now newly married couples if they want to have a long and happy married life?
I think, in my opinion, once they get married, once they decide to live together as man and wife, there's going to be ups and downs. Marriage is not a bed of roses. You don't sleep there, it's not a bed of roses. There are ups and downs. So, whenever these agreements occur, then communication ceases. That communication must not cease.
Correct.
That should be
Continuous.
continuous communication. That is one very important thing. And secondly, when you get married, when somebody gets married, suppose a person drinks or he has some bad habit, don't think, oh, I'll get married, then I will change him. That is not possible. You don't get married to that person because you cannot change a person. You accept him as he is. Otherwise, best is not to get married. That is my advice to these married people, to the newly married people who get married, to don't think of changing the person, marry him, accept him as he is.
Yeah. The only thing that you can change is yourself.
Yes,
You can't change others.
you can't change others.
What is your message to the
My message to the young
Young married couples.
is communications.
Ah.
You should communicate whatever it is, bad, good, whatever is happening. Talk. Don't keep it bottled inside. Talk it out. You notice something, you doubt something,
Because
talk
that
it out.
doubt is the biggest problem.
Yes.
Today we're having mobile, quietly talking to
Yeah.
and messaging, all those
Yeah.
things, sometimes can create a doubt.
Yes.
And therefore, as you rightly said, both of you insisted on communication.
Yeah.
Any other thing you would like to tell?
And I would like them to not use the mobile that much even while having food, when they are sleeping, there is so much to talk, so much to say that.
In such a situation,
Yeah,
there is no
yeah.
communication.
I have seen couples, in a restaurant. They come, they order, the order comes, both are with the mobile, they don't know what they're eating.
Yes, no, there is no communication. People are
Yeah.
So on this note, we like to thank our wonderful couple. I must say, they are the living witnesses of God for the last 56 years, where they have practiced. If you want to have a long, successful marriage, there should be commitment, there should be intimacy, and there should be a good communication with each other. And all these three things, I'm sure they have done. So, not only this, they say if you want to have a successful married life, you have to fall in love again and again, always with the same person. On this note, we thank Mr. Alberto.
Thank you very much. It
Norton.
was a pleasure talking
Yeah.
to you. Yeah.
And
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming on our Golden Brigade, and I'm sure your information and message will highlight and will help many young generations. All the viewers who see will have an impact of what you have said.
I hope so.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
With this episode, I take this opportunity of thanking all our viewers of CCR TV. We have plenty of programs, educative and religious, which CCR TV provides to all our wonderful viewers. We request you all to make time to watch the CCR TV. You can also download the app of CCR TV on your mobiles and watch at whatever time you need. This is your host, Jesus Ribeiro, saying goodbye.